Hello guys, happy Monday, American Amy here. I just thought this was an interesting story, kind of crazy story. The charges that they're talking about in the story is what I find the craziest of all. The story is from USA Today. Wow, that's not focused very good, is it? Okay, so let's read a little bit of this, okay? A woman was charged with a felony for not returning a VHS tape. She found out 21 years later. Okay, I don't understand why someone was ever charged for a felony over a VHS tape. I don't know, but let's see what the article has to say. A Blockbuster video in Bend, Oregon. That has nothing to do with this. That's about the last Blockbuster. There is, not to get off the article, I'm sorry, but there is one Blockbuster left, and I guess the whole world, and it's in Bend, Oregon. But that's not what this article is about. They kind of mixed it, they put it right there in it, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the legal issue here. Okay, a Texas woman doesn't remember renting a VHS tape 22 years ago, let alone that she didn't return it. And the place she rented it from shut its doors more than a decade ago. But the unreturned tape led to her being charged with a felony. Yep. Though the case was dismissed and expunged Wednesday, Karen McBride is looking into legal options. It hurt me tremendously and my family, she told USA Today. It makes me madder and madder the more I think about it. And I don't blame her. That's me commentating. But I don't. I'd be mad too. McBride, 52, was charged with felony embezzlement on a rental property in Oklahoma, where she previously lived in March 2000, more than a year after the tape of Sabrina the Teenage Witch was to be returned, court records show. She believes her boyfriend at the time, who had 2 young daughters, rented the tape in her name. He had to, McBride said. I know I didn't. She added, I have never seen one episode nor movie. McBride didn't find out about the outstanding warrant against her until she tried to change her name on her license after getting married and moving to Texas from Oklahoma. When she emailed the Department of Motor Vehicles in November to set up an appointment as per the COVID-19 protocols, she received a response on April 16th that she had to fix the issue in Oklahoma first. In response, she was given a case number and the phone number to the courthouse. I called it and the lady looked up the reference number and told me it was a felony embezzlement, McBride said. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. She suspects having the felony on her record may have cost her job opportunities. Yeah, think? I was working 2 jobs, sometimes 3 jobs, McBride said. I was struggling to make ends meet when I knew I was quite capable of making really good money. Anyway, so it seems like charges were dropped, if I'm understanding it right. Yeah. Now she's looking for a lawyer in Oklahoma, but so far they have refused to take her case. So if anybody knows a lawyer in Oklahoma that might be willing to take this case, I don't know how in the world this could ever turn into a felony embezzlement case. Do you guys have any idea how that could have happened? What do you think about this? I'd love to hear your opinions. Leave me some opinions in the comments, please. Okay, American Amy. I'll leave the link to the article in the description. Y'all have a good day. I'm out. Hey guys, I found this clip, so let's check it out. It has something to do with this case.
To believe that one of these could result in felony embezzlement charges, but that's exactly what happened to McBride, and now she's dealing with even greater issues because of it.
The first thing she told me was felony embezzlement, so I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
It was a moment of disbelief for Karen McBride as she was talking to the Cleveland County District Attorney's Office this week, where she learned she was a wanted felon for never returning Sabrina, the teenage witch, on VHS 21 years ago. A movie she says she never even rented.
No, actually, I had lived with the young man. This was over 20 years ago. He had two kids, daughters that were 8, 10, 11 years old. And I'm thinking he went and got it and didn't take it back or something. I don't know. I have never watched that show in my entire life. Just not my cup of tea.
Online documents show McBride was charged with embezzlement in March of 2000, but never knew about the charges until recently when trying to change her name on her license after getting married.
They told me that I had an issue in Oklahoma, and this was the reference number for me to call this number, and I did. Meanwhile, I'm a wanted felon for a VHS tape.
Documents show the movie was rented at Movie Place in Norman, Oklahoma. We've since learned that business closed in 2008. Ed Blau with Blau Law Firm told us Tuesday, even though there's technically no victim now in the case, because charges were filed and a warrant was issued against McBride, Cleveland County could still prosecute the case.
I mean, I didn't try to deceive anyone over Samantha, teenage witch. I swear.
McBride says over the last 20 years, she's been let go from several jobs without giving a reason why, and says now it all makes sense.
This is wise because when they ran my criminal background check, all they're seeing is those two words, felony embezzlement.
Now, the good news is we did reach out to the Cleveland County District Attorney's Office earlier this week about McBride's case, and they said after talking to us and reviewing it, it will be dismissed. In the meantime, Blau says she'll need to have it expunged in order to clear her record. In Oklahoma City tonight, America Stanish, Fox 25 News.